inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you, cause real women don't bitch, no. Real women don't, 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 real women don't bitch.
Hey, thank you for joining me on the Real Women Don't Bitch podcast. This is your proud host, August Crenshaw, aka Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. I am the #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs because building mental muscle is necessary in order to implement successful business strategies. This show has been created for the woman who is not excuse-driven and needs help building a profitable business. I will be interviewing women from various fields who are willing to break the silence on struggles that specifically affect female entrepreneurs. Welcome to a show where I and guest speakers from time to time share our methods that help us beast our business no matter what is going on in our lives. Whether you are an online or brick and mortar business owner, this show is for you. We will hit every angle, personal, professional, and spiritual. Why? Because on any given day, you get hit with shit from a scenario involving one, more, or perhaps all of the above. It all impacts you and your mindset towards your business. I have made it my personal mission to provide a space where we dive deep into the BS we face on a day-to-day basis. OMG, yeah. What's up, ladies? I am a tad bit more excited than usual. And you want to know why? Because this podcast is coming out on February the 27th, which is one day after the launch for the Business Mastery Summit 2.0. Yeah. You guys know I'm super duper animated. So guess what? I'm going to be coming in here and giving you some really, really amazing nuggets because, look, ladies, it's real easy for us to claim our space as an entrepreneur. It's nothing to start a business, but how many of you can truly remain in position? And what happens with a lot of us is we're looking for that one thing so that we can master this. But success has no secret. It has a formula. And I can't stand the question when people say, so, what's the ultimate secret to success? The fact that there is no one secret. There is no one thing that you can do. And that's why so many people thrive off of the marketing saying that, the only email series that closes, the only funnel that converts. There's one company out there, and I'm not saying that they don't work, but they kill me how they always say, yeah, all you need is, a funnel, a webinar, this, and you can get paid. And I built my business to X amount of millions of dollars. But there's no one methodology for everybody. And it's not even necessarily about whether or not something always works. A lot of times it's about whether or not it meshes with your vision for your business. If you have this very intimate, a homey vision where you want to reach just a few people, but make some really personal, long-standing relationships, that's different than a person who wants to mass produce something and get it in the hands of as many people as possible. And so some marketing strategies, branding strategies, launching strategies will not work for everybody because this is just deeper than creating a product or service. And what I am really vying for very heavily is for entrepreneurs to start getting information and having it presented in such a way where you are looking at the full scope of the picture. And so I'm really, really excited. I'm not talking about anybody in any particular order, but you guys have heard her on the podcast before. Fatima Miller is an excellent business coach. And when I say that she's got branding on lock, she really has branding on lock. And when I was interviewing her for the podcast, for the summit, we were talking about branding, knowing whether or not you're supposed to brand your personal brand or if you're supposed to brand a product, and how do you know the difference. And one of the things I brought up to her was that a lot of coaches, one of the first things they do, or even people that give advice like on YouTube and places like that, they'll say, hey, if you're going to start a business, go out there and get your name, which I'm not against that, because eventually if you're really going to blow the hell up, you're going to want, all things your name. But if I'm, Mac, who's Mac? I just like the makeup, but all I ever see is models. You know what I mean? Where is Tiffany? Tiffany, when you come out, I guess I get to always see the in company, but where in the heck is Tiffany? Because some things are about branding the person where, like Lisa Nichols, we know Tony Robbins. We're not, he's got his own business mastery thing too. That's funny, that out of all of the examples, I thought of him right now. But sometimes you hear about the person and sometimes you hear about the brand. And so having a very candid conversation with someone who's talking about you, your goals, your visions, and your aspirations, to be able to narrow that down, and then talking about what that looks like for you and how it affects your ability to serve and to appear in public and all of those things, is taking the conversation on a much deeper level. And so I want you guys to take into consideration, what are your areas of weakness in your business? Because not only is let me pause, not only in your business, but also in your personal life. I really want you guys to soak this in, because when the Business Mastery Summit comes out, ladies, let's think about all of the things that we're challenged with. You're doing everything you can. Business is booming. Things are looking great, but then your kids get chaotic. I've had women say that they would be able to make more money if they could have a mother's helper. They don't have enough hours in the day. And if their husband would just get on board and could sacrifice more time. But then I've seen women feel guilty and not be able to say that because their business doesn't make enough money, but he's the primary breadwinner. And how dare he get out there and do all of that work, and then they complain and then want more help or support. And it just really gets murky. And so we can talk about time management, niching down, sales, creating signature offers, how to actually make your website a lead generating machine, your personal finance, building wealth while you're building your business so you don't trick off your funds the wrong way, managing your children, your spouse, your spiritual trauma, understanding how to manifest. There are so many things you need to understand when it comes to building your business. And so, like I said, Fatima Miller is one of the people that's going to be in the summit, that's going in really heavily about branding. I really want to encourage you all to sign up, because those of you that sign up, it's a free event. It's a free event and it's online. But for those of you that get an all access pass, you're also going to get an opportunity to come to a live online panel discussion and ask questions. And one of the kryptonites for entrepreneurs, and I heard Dr. Frazier saying this on a podcast interview that I was listening to, is that entrepreneurs don't ask questions. You don't have to know everything. And what makes a successful entrepreneur is the one that decides, I'm going to be the student in the front of the class, front seat, hand raised. Teach, can you tell me what it is that I need to know so that I can get to the next level? This summit is going to be amazing because we're taking you through the full entrepreneurial journey so that you can look at all of these moving parts and pieces and get support emotionally, technically, spiritually, financially, so that you can master every facet of your business and master every facet of your life. Who's coming to join me for the free event? The link is on the podcast episode. You're just going to go to augustcrenshaw.com/business mastery. Sign up because it's free. I'm going to be promoting this bad boy very heavily. It kicks off in April, but for those of you that sign up, you're going to find out about a free group where me and the speakers are already going to be in there serving and answering your questions. So today is freaking amazing. It's day one. After the official launch of the Business Mastery Summit. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. It's time to change some lives. Ladies, we no longer just claim our place in the entrepreneurial arena. We remain in the entrepreneurial arena. So I love you guys. I'm going to talk to you later. You have a good day. Deuces.
Thank you for joining me today. Remember to cultivate a mindset that is biased towards taking action. No bitching, whining, or complaining. Here, our mantra is, real women don't bitch, we get shit done. See you next week as I continue to bring you what you need to keep your head in the game and beast your business. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Would you like a specific topic covered? Have a question you would like answered live? Then head on over to realwomendontbitchpodcast.com. Subscribe to my email list, hit me up, and I got you. Interested in being a guest speaker? You walk the walk? Then you can sign up on the website too. This is your #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs, Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. Signing out. Deuces.
Inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in